Hi, my name's Deb Strain. I'm a Moda designer and I'm here at Moda's pop-up studio, and we're filming before Quilt Market this year in Houston, Texas. I have a new winter line coming out called Winter Friends, and I'd like to share more about it with you. So we'll get started. The first thing I'd like to talk to you about is the panel. And a lot of my fabric collections have panels. For me, it's like writing a story. And this story is about cardinals, which is my favorite winter bird. They are also the state bird of Ohio, which is where I'm from. We also added a snowman in this collection because it worked well with the friends. And I thought you might like to see my original paintings. I do all of my art by hand and send Moda the originals. And so these are the originals for Winter Friends. These are painted full size, and then this little guy, I painted him half size. And so I'm always amazed and so pleased how much they look just like my paintings. It's exact. So after we look at the panel, and I wanted to show you also, it is done in two colorways. We've got the winter white colorway and then this black, which just makes everything pop so much. I love that. So now we're going to take a look at some of the prints from Winter Friends. And it's really in a traditional color palette, a lot of cardinals, lots of winter white, which I know is very useful. We've got a nice selection here of winter whites, which are so usable. A nice all over here. I thought you'd like to see maybe the all over painting. This is the painting from that all over. It's so fun for me to show these things. But again, it looks just like the painting. And we've got snowmen, lots of snowmen, a nice plaid, a beautiful, usable snowflake. And then one of my favorites is a damask. I love damask. It's one of my favorite prints, and I really try to include a damask in about every collection. Lots of snowmen and trees. So we've got lots of usable greens as well, from a nice sagey light color to a mid-tone, all the way into a deep, richer one. And I just love how the damask came out in the greens. So lots of usable fabrics here. I also wanted to mention that in this collection we have a 108 inch wide back offering here, done in the winter white, the berry red, and the nighttime black. And they're so usable. I just love the snowflake, how it shows movement, and it can be used in so many different projects. Now I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the quilts that my dear friend Barb of Coach House Designs has designed with my fabric collection. She does a great job, and I'm very fortunate to work with her talent. The first we're going to start with is called Friends of the Forest, and it uses the black panel background. This is also a kit from Moda, and I just love the kits. Everything's included except the backing and the batting on the kits. And she has taken this, everything in this is pieced except the little details on the snowmen, which those are applique, but everything is pieced. On the black background, it's just so stunning. Another quilt that she's designed is called Winter Stars, and this one does not have the panel in it, but it's so beautiful. It's just so pretty, and I can just see this hanging over a couch or something, you know, and it's perfect to snuggle with. And then next we have, this one is a hoot. I just cracked up when I got to see it and heard the name of it. It's called Line Dancing. And it is a snowman line dancing. It's so cute. It's, again, so clever. But our snowmen are actually dancing here. Again, the snowmen are pieced, and then just the little details are appliqued on. So wonderful. And then finally, we have, Barb has used the white colorway on the panel and created Among Friends. This one is just so clean looking. I love how clean it is. And it features those cardinals right at the top. Again, those are pieced, so that's really nice. And this is called Among Friends. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little introduction to Winter Friends, and it will be available in your favorite quilt store in mid-2025 for plenty of time for your Christmas and holiday quilting. Well, I enjoyed painting and designing Winter Friends. Hope you enjoy quilting with it, so happy quilting.